Okay, I think, do you want to phone Terry? Terry Poo Poo. Yeah. Terry Poo Poo loves a Mini. The car that we're in now loves a Mini.
What is this, a Mini?
This is a Mini. It's a Mini Countryman. And he loves a Mini. Mommy's not a big fan, but I do love this Countryman. Hey, Mini.
Good afternoon. What can I help you with?
Call Terrence. I think I almost called Terrence's ex-boyfriend. Why do I have his number on my phone? Sorry, Andrew.
You have reached the mailbox of...
Okay, we'll get back to him. Hello, Terry.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Is now a good time to chat?
Oh, yeah. I'm recording.
What do you mean?
You're on candid camera right now.
I don't know what that means. Where? I'm sitting... Oh my God, I'm at the engine outside fence. Where are the cameras?
I wanted to ask you, what do you drive again?
Okay, private car or company car?
Yeah, but what kind of car?
VW.
Yeah, what model?
I take one.
Oh yeah, okay, VW Tigger, 2024, right? What derivative?
Current. 1.4 life.
Oh, nice. And how much do you pay for car insurance every month?
I don't say it's car insurance, it's a company car. What do you mean? Chat to me about my private car, maybe, that I do pay insurance on.
Oh, is that your old BMW? Mercedes-Benz?
Yes.
Oh. What do you...
BMW.
Okay, what do you pay for that?
450.
Okay, but that's because... How is that possible?
Because it's a 1999 5 Series, it's 25 years old. And I have an incredible credit record.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, I wanted to see what you'd get if you popped it into a Hippo quote, you know?
But you can.
Oh, I will. Okay.
But now, how are you going to do that if you're driving?
Oh, I won't do it now while I'm driving. I'll do it afterwards. And then because, you know, the magic of film and editing, I will pop it onto the screen. Fine. Yeah.
Because I thought, like, all your follower will finally realize how irresponsible you are. Because you're, like, texting and driving.
I never do such things. So, I haven't always loved Mini, but I find that more and more I'm starting to kind of get the appeal. I think beforehand, I was always sort of like, well, I don't know, it's all like, there's such an image car. You're spending so much money just because you want to say you drive a Mini or want to look like you drive a Mini, which basically goes for every other car just about the market, I guess. But it just was uncomfortable, it wasn't spacious, it was too small, like there were just a bunch of things that I didn't love. I love the Countryman. I love this new 3rd generation Countryman because it's bigger than it's ever been before. It's the biggest Mini, it's the most versatile Mini, and of course I love a practical car. I love a car with space. This has got 450 litre boot, might be 405, I'll double check that. It's got space, Lukey's comfortable in the back there, loads of legroom. Hey Lukey? Do you have lots of legroom? Legroom, can you sway your legs around? Yeah, cool, no? And also the interior is like very, very sort of high quality materials. It's very strange with this like pizza dish here, which someone referenced it to, which I find kind of funny. Because now every time I see it, I think of a pizza. Like if you put a picture of like pepperoni and cheese on this, then it would just be a pizza. Delicious. Get on your side of the road. Good grief. That's how big this car is. It's taking over. But this entertainment system is like super duper comprehensive. It's got so much going on that you really do need to familiarize yourself with it. It's also got like loads of customizable things, but like the one thing they've got is like driving experiences, which is like driving modes, but like not modes at all, because it actually just changes like the sounds and like ambient lighting and this sort of vibe here. Like it's quite cool and quirky and gimmicky and kind of ridiculous, but I don't hate it. So there's that. I also love, like, you've got your speedometer here, but you've got a head-up display here, which shows you as well what you need. Oh, your transmission, your automatic transmission lever is here up on the center console and not in the center fascia vibe, which means now you've got like a really cool space to like store stuff and everything, which I think is really clever. It's also got like a turnkey thing here in the middle, which that like I think it pays homage to one of the Minis in the 70s where you used to turn the car on like that. It's just getting used to it because I keep sort of like forgetting that that's how you turn the car on. But otherwise, the drive is beautiful. It's very refined. It's very BMW X1-ish. This shares a platform with that, obviously. It also rivals, say the X1, but also, okay, Danny. It also rivals the Volvo XC40 the Volvo. Oh, it's like I'm saying Volvo. Which I can, Volvo. The Volvo XC40, the Audi Q3. Hey, there's a limo. When last did you see a stretched limo? Wow. I just think tacky. Is that a Bentley? Makes it a little bit more premium. Oh no, it's a Chevy, I think. Anyway. So the rivals actually aren't really as big as this. I don't think. This feels much bigger. It looks much bigger. Space-wise, I think as well, it might be a little bit bigger. Which is something to consider when you're in this segment, if you're looking, from a family point of view, or if you need more space for doggies and stuff. So the leather, this is actually recyclable, let's indicate, 100% recyclable synthetic leather. I don't mind this vibe, like with the tan or whatever. I don't like tan. The back, I don't like it as much as a solid tan. But this sort of like, whatever, makes it look very cool. And all the details and all the textures, the different textures that are layered upon layered upon layered in this cabin makes it a beautiful space to be. I also, at night, I wish I could show it to you at night, but if you can, like, just Google like Mini Countryman interior at nighttime or whatever. It looks so beautiful with all the ambient lighting and everything. It's just like very spaceshipy in a way, very futuristic, but still very now and very modern and very cool. And I think Mini has always managed to do that, which is very clever. They've kind of taken gimmicks and gadgets and toys and quirkiness and still made it quite mature and sophisticated. I don't think there are many other manufacturers who've ever managed that. I think Citroen, at one point, I feel like we're doing that a bit. Maybe they still are, I can't recall. But I'm actually getting Citroen next week, so I'll let you know. But I found it can sometimes just feel a little bit too immature in a way, I guess. And I don't get that from this. Now, the options you get, you've got like the Countryman C, which is like the standard, like the entry one. That's got a 1.5 litre turbo petrol. Then you've got the Countryman S, which is what I'm driving, which is the all-4, it's all-wheel drive. And that's got a 2 litre turbo petrol, 150 kilowatts of power, and 280 newton meters of torque. So it's got quite a bit of oomph and is fab. You don't need that. You can get the 1.5 litre, and I actually think it would be nice. It's enough. It's got 115 kilowatts and 250 newton meters of torque. So it's still certainly nippy enough. And that's the thing about this car, is sort of a very, very cool city car, but actually it's also great on the highway, which is what I'm going to get onto now. Being on the highway, only time is like you really feel where this is more suited for the city, for me anyways. When you put your foot down, there's an ever slight delay in like the gear or the transmission clicking down, like, dropping a gear to give you some more oomph. And that can be quite frustrating because I've been stuck behind a car and then I wanted to do a quick maneuver to get past them and go around, and it sort of failed drastically and dramatically, and I look like an idiot. That would be enough for me not to buy a car, I have to be honest. But I don't think I'll bother a lot of people. Not everyone is as impatient as I am. But first I want to turn the auto stop start off. My gosh. So everything else is cool. This is the only problem for me. So now you've got to go in, you've got to go and find it. Yeah, I can't do it now while I'm driving. That's a bummer. But I do want to, well, you know what? I'm going to be on the highway soon, so then there's no point. But anyway, that is frustrating. Also, I need aircon, which is also not my best because I've got to go into a thingamajiggy instead of just having something to press, I just realized I'm in a Red Robot vibes here. You stay in your lane. People can hear me, certainly. Huh?
Big truck.
Don't go fast, otherwise I'm going to crash into the big truck. Well, I'm not going to, but thank you for keeping me real, backseat driver. Okay, so with a car like this, okay, the fuel consumption, by the way, so mine, it shows 10 or whatever, that's actually for the overall thing, but I've seen sort of 6.7, 6.8, 6.9 litres per 100 Ks. I would just bank on like 7, if you will. Oh, there is also JCW coming, I forgot to mention, and also, hang on baby, and also a electric version as well. But now with a premium car like this that offers you like real standout sort of street cred, it comes at a premium price. So this is about 70,000 Rand more than the Countryman C, and this is all for is 821,000. It starts there. Then obviously you add options. What they've got is BMW subscription, which is really, really genius and very cool, because it means that you can sort of trial some features. So if you want, you can have like heated seats for a couple of months, and then you can have whatever, you can try other features until you know that you actually really want them, which is really smart, I think, because you don't know, sometimes you don't want a feature. I'd be like a sunroof. Point. I mean, you can't really trial that, obviously, because that's, I don't know. Baby, what were you going to ask me?
You're a sleeping clown. Why did you call my taxi?
What are you drunk? Did you just call me a silly pink clown? Okay, I'll take it.
Why did you call my taxi driver and
No, I didn't call you a taxi driver. I called you a backseat driver. Because it's like you're driving from the back seat. Anyways, let me do the outro quick. Let me summarize this. Because Mommy normally says cars are very expensive, and this is really expensive. But I think if you have the money and you're shopping in this segment and you want to stand out, you want something different, this is it, because there isn't anything like Mini. And I kind of can appreciate that, even though I maybe not, it doesn't really appeal to me, mainly because I don't actually want to stand out. That's probably the thing. But from a drive point of view, it's beautiful and it's refined, and all the materials and everything is quality in here. And I love the gold, little thingies, Majusia, the gold alloys. Oh my gosh, I love that. But I do think that this is for a certain customer, and there are lots of them out there, obviously, because Mini is very popular. Would I spend close to $1 million or even over $1 million for the JCW or the electric? No, I wouldn't, but I don't have that kind of money. So I wouldn't know what it's like to be shopping in this segment. Otherwise, maybe I would.